All right, welcome back to another episode of Beer, Bacon, and Bros. We got the whole gang here tonight. We got Keith, Chris, Alex, Austin, and Adam. Austin's in town for a special event, so glad to have him back. We're going to get into the second beer review for the night, but before we get into that, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. It really helps us out. We're on the push for 250. Yeah, 250 now, so that's great. Make sure you're dropping some comments and some likes. It really helps us out too. We'll get back to all the comments. And let us know if there's a beer out there you want us to try. The second beer we got tonight is from Sycamore Brewing, another one from Sycamore. This is the Caribbean Stout. It's a 7% ABV, and that's really about all there is on it.
This is my favorite can of any beer we've ever reviewed.
Yeah, it's a really cool can.
I just love the pirate.
Is it Caribbean or?
Caribbean, however you want to say it.
So is this Asian rum barrels? Like
What do you?
Asian rum barrel? Is it?
aged?
Oh,
It's an Asian rum
It was
barrel.
He
Was it an Asian rum barrel?
He slurred together aged in, and
Yeah,
it just went
Asian.
I was like,
I really thought you said Asian.
God, please tell me I don't know.
Hey,
what
in the comment
Caribbean's
section.
Yeah, that's right over there about Japan, right?
It was basically Cajun without the C. Yeah, okay. That's what it was.
Smells good.
Got a good smell.
You did a great job of evenly pouring these.
Except for
Chris's gigantic I was pour about over to there. say.
Yeah, mine was a little heavy.
I'm the one taking the heavy pours on the dark beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I like that the liquid.
What again from Sycamore?
Caribbean.
I mean, that was actually kind of close to being even. We got a little more head on it.
Yeah. I like that
They said that in the hotel room. Man.
Yeah, they did.
I like that the beer is almost as black as the
can.
The can. I mean, they really went black out with the can too. Even the top of it is black.
So, there's no description on why it's Caribbean?
No.
It just says
Stout.
cold fermented for a bold smoothness and fearless dark character. Extra
Smooth.
hops preserve this traditional West Indies beer during long high sea voyages. Our Caribbean Stout is meant to pillage and plunder.
So it's a West Indies version?
Did you enjoy it?
I didn't like it at all.
Why do they have this? Alright, it's a Caribbean Stout, but it looks like they have a maple leaf on top.
That's Sycamore's
That's
logo.
Sycamore's.
That's Sycamore's logo.
Dumbass.
Jesus.
Hey, in fairness,
Clearly doesn't watch our videos.
of the 273 beers we reviewed, he probably only reviewed like 40.
Yeah, and they've probably.
Well, he clearly hasn't watched our videos. We've done like 8 Sycamores in the last 3 months.
No, when he watches videos, ours are not the videos he watches.
There's nothing special. It's just a stout.
Well, I think that's what they're branding too. Is like they're not saying it's any flavor.
They're not telling you, there's no Asian rum barrels over there.
I'm like, if you throw in Caribbean, like,
What does it make you think of though? That's what I'm trying to grasp. Like, what are the flavors of the Caribbean that I should be trying here?
So, like I said, some kind of maybe aged in rum barrels or some kind of
a rummy flavor.
Rum cask finish,
Yeah.
a coconut or something.
Yeah.
You're funny though.
Something tropical. I mean,
Yeah, but when you think of a stout, you don't really think of a tropical beer. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe
Stouts
not,
aren't usually sweet and tropical.
Right.
but you could do a coconut into it, which
Could have easily done coconut or rum.
Yeah.
It says big dark chocolate up front with layers of caramel, toasted bread, fig raisin, light fruit esters in the middle, ending with a smooth roasted coffee flavor.
I mean, I'm just getting that chocolate and kind of coffee,
I can get the roasted coffee, but
kind of like you get in any
get the-
stout.
I definitely get the roasted coffee.
Yeah.
But I mean, all the other stuff I'm not getting. I mean, I don't.
Not a touch of caramel in here.
well, but again, you're reading that off of a website. They're not putting that on the cans.
Well, it's off their website.
So I mean, for a stout, it's a fine. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't drink as heavy as a stout, so it doesn't.
Well, it's very smooth compared to what you would expect from a stout.
That's what I'm saying. It's not
Yeah.
sitting nearly as heavy as I guess I thought it.
Well, it's
I
also
would.
7% too, so it's
Yeah.
not your typical 8.5 to 9% stout.
Tastes like dark chocolate.
A little bit, yeah.
I guess
Not as bitter though.
Not quite as bitter.
My
thing is, are you ever drinking a stout in the Caribbean? This
No.
is the thing I get to. It's like, it's good beer. I think you could have branded this differently. I don't like the Caribbean branding to it. I get what they were going with the can and the pirates and everything and all the blackout. I just don't think you match the stout in the Caribbean.
I would agree with that. I think tropical, I think fruity, I think not a stout.
If you go Blackbeard Stout and do the same thing, same logo and everything, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it. I think just because you angle it towards the Caribbean is where I get the problem with it.
So the pirate he's good with.
No, I'm fine with the pirate.
Okay.
I am. The blacked out can and everything. It's the Caribbean aspect to it. It's
But I guess what they're going with is I guess that is still your prominent area in which you had piracy.
Piracy, the
Just-
West Indies. I mean,
Yeah.
it's linking the West Indies that it referenced and more, but like.
But the pirates, I guess, in that stretch, in that area is where.
I think you either have to finish in a
Most
rum
prominent.
barrel
Yeah,
or take
like,
the Caribbean off of it.
I would have liked to see it finish in a rum barrel when it's getting this marketing up. I agree with you there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think coconut would have been just fine. I don't think.
Yeah, you know, and it
I
doesn't
think
have
if you
to be.
finish it in a rum barrel, I think that adds too much.
Well,
like
actually, because
different
I
varieties.
guess I would like to know, does a rum barrel give it as harsh of a finish as like the bourbon barrels do when you get a beer that is aged in a bourbon barrel? You get that bourbon burn like straight off the bat, you know.
Yeah.
I almost argue that I don't think it would. Like, what do you think?
I think
I'm pretty sure I've had it before, and I still think it's the exact same burn.
You think?
Yeah, I think it would
Yeah.
be the same thing.
Yeah.
I thought it would be a little.
Because you have that
You're
concentrated
getting that concentrated actual grain alcohol mixed in there.
Yeah.
from the barrel itself. So
Yeah.
I would, if you're going on that route, Austin, of you want something more that
To resemble the
Caribbean, I would say coconut.
And it doesn't even have to be a lot of
Coconut's a good
coconut.
idea.
It doesn't even have to be a lot of
Yeah,
coconut.
because
Just be
doesn't
a
a lot
hint.
of people eat like chocolate coconut?
Yeah, almond joys.
Isn't that like a big thing, chocolate and coconut? Or not a big thing, but isn't it a
Yeah, they
I
got
mean, it's
whole-
big
yeah.
for dark
Big
beers.
pairing, yeah.
yeah. So that's what I mean. It's
So,
like
yeah.
the pairing wouldn't be off there.
Correct. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give it a 7.3. I think it's good. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 7.5 with it.
I'm going 8 flat.
Okay.
I just like the beer.
It's a really good stout.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
say
I mean,
for it to
I'm
be
not
a
even-
stout, I think that again. I think this is a 7.5. I think as a stout, this is a good stout. You didn't overcomplicate it. You didn't do anything wrong with it, other than this kind of maybe a misbranding. Not really, though.
Yeah.
Because you're not promising anything in this stout.
No.
So
That's
I
why
mean,
I'm at an 8 on it, is because
Yeah.
there's
It's
nothing
still-
there's nothing on the can that tells me I should be looking for
whatever.
this flavor, this flavor, this flavor. It's just saying it's a stout,
Yeah.
and it's
So-
a very smooth drinking stout at that. So I mean, that's why I'm at where I'm at on it. Cause, I
So
mean,
7.5. I think it. As a stout, this was great, and it was just as good as the Pilsner that just said it was a Pilsner.
Pilsner, yeah.
So
7-1. Just the Brandon thing. It's about 4 points. 0.4 points.
so yeah, man.
I'd say you'd be at 11 if it was.
No. I think it would be a 7.5 if it was Blackbeard's stout.
Or something. Yeah, okay.
I think it would be a 7.5. So 7-1.
Okay. All right. That's fine. All right, back down the line, we got 8 flat, 7.3, 7.5, 7.1, and 7.5 again on the Sycamore Caribbean Stout, and that's a review.